government must do more to restore the dignity of our people. As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish, you give him no.
You see, some of us don't know English properly.
Can
and then
Honorable
we
Matisha,
can only come and say,
Honorable
hong,
Matisha,
hong, 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 like that.
Honorable
member.
Matisha,
Yes. Hong, hong, hong.
Honorable Matisha,
Hong, hong,
Honorable
hong.
Matisha.
That's the only thing that she knows.
Honorable Matisha.
Yes.
Our membership figures stood at 769, 700, listen properly, 769,820 and 70.
Minister of Health was able a few months ago to launch a new condom, and I brought some examples here. A new condom which is called the Max condom. The Max condom is in response to what a number of people were saying. They were saying that the other condom that had been introduced by government did not smell so well, and it made a noise whenever it was used. Now, through scientific development, we were able to develop a new condom which is called Max. The Max is for maximum pleasure, maximum protection, and it does not make noise at all. And it comes in different flavors. If you want a grape flavor, you can get a grape flavor. If you want an apple flavor, you can get an apple flavor.
Just wanted information, because the only thing you can do together is singing in a choir. But you can't have people speak at the same time. I only know this as a Zulu when I joined the regiments.
A man stand up. Point of order. Yes. Nkandla. Thixo waseGeorge Cook. Hey. There is a broken president in a broken country, you know? My babu. Now, at the end of that contribution, you try to find out what is it that I could respond to.
Yeah, we were launching that new breathalyzer which will be able to test and tell if there is blood in your alcohol within 10 minutes rather than to wait for months for blood tests to show how much blood you have.
What are we going to have up here next, preparing to come to the podium? The Minister of Home Affairs. He spent the election with his face in his armpit like this, teaching voters dabbing, while the opposition taught you a drubbing, didn't they? Then, the Deputy Minister of Minerals and Energy. Working for Minister Gupta must be hard. Poor man's still trying to work out how he got appointed or why he's here. He came here with slogans. But you know things are getting really bad when you duff up your own slogans at the podium. You've botched the MPRDA, but I want to say I do agree with you, Honourable Oliphant. We do find common cause with you. You're absolutely right. The ANC has produced a lot of nuts. And given the fact that mining investment fell by 74% last year, I'm not surprised you want to come here and talk about macadamias instead of minerals.
Mashile. No, Honorable Mashile.
There's nothing honorable about him, man. There's nothing honorable about Mashile. You can't be forcing us to call people honorable here, Mr. Mashile.
Honorable Speaker, we have the rules of the House.
Order, members.
We have the rules of the House.
Honorable member, this is not a perfect wedding. On what rule are you rising? On what rule?
Honorable Josie, take your seat. Honorable members of the EFF, honorable member, take your seat.
Honorable
Please
Speaker.
proceed.
Also to remind you that not all that visit our beautiful country come with the right intention, as they did in 2,000 years ago by the person named Van Riebeeck. He overstayed their intention when they came.
Order, honorable members.
It was to build a refreshment station.
Order,
But
honorable members.
they stole everything, even our dignity, because they took an advantage of our kindness. But the African National Congress said, no, these criminal injustices, cruel tendencies to our fellow South Africans.
Honorable member,
That is the
honorable
reason.
member, will you just take a seat, please? Take your seat, please. Why are you rising, honorable member?
Thank you, House Chairperson. Just on a point of order, the honourable member is misleading the House. She said that Van Riebeeck arrived 2,000 years ago.
Honourable
I
member,
think she's confusing
honourable member,
Jesus
take your
Christ
seat,
with-
please.
with that. Thank you.
Continue, honourable
Whatever
member.
date that they came in here.
Those who do tobacco and make I don't know what you call it, like a zol in Boza. Yes. Sometimes when they zol, I'll read at some stage what one person said about that zol. Because he says when people zol, they put saliva on the paper and then zol. And then they share that zol. So it means they are also share. If one of them has a virus, they are sharing that person's saliva, but also they are moving saliva from one to the other.
When you get into a taxi, you sit down before you get in.